is NPP. This is NDC. This is President John Dramani Mahama of the NDC. And this is the Chief Justice who was appointed by the New Patriotic Party, NPP, during their era in office. So the New Patriotic Party are demonstrating today against the President's decision, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's decision to suspend and remove the Chief Justice from office. So currently, the Chief Justice is under suspension due to some petitions that were sent to the President demanding for the removal of the Chief Justice from office. So the President has since suspended the Chief Justice from office while waiting for the report from the petitions that are under investigation to see whether it is actually necessary to remove the Chief Justice from office. But the New Patriotic Party says that the President has removed the Chief Justice from office so that he can run a third term in office. But is this true? Can this be true? Now, something that the NPP are not understanding is that President Mahama cannot remove the Chief Justice to run a third. It is not only the Chief Justice that has a say on whether President Mahama should run a third term in office or not. It is not the Chief Justice that should say it. It is Ghanaians that are going to say, run a third term. It is Ghanaians' will. Ghanaians are going to vote. It is not just that the Chief Justice is going to give that decision. It is Ghanaians. And the Chief Justice is not the only Ghanaian. It is not the Chief Justice alone that can make President Mahama run a third term. All Ghanaians are involved in this. If Ghanaians are suffering under the regime of President Mahama and his party, there is no way any Ghanaian will get up and say that run a third term. There's no way any Ghanaian will wake up and be supporting him to run a third term. So all this, your ranting, your movement, you are just wasting your time. The members of the New Patriotic Party that are speaking on this demonstration, their credibility is not even worth it. The guy speaking, look at Afenyo Makin. You bought lands in this country worth 99 years. Look at the former deputy finance minister who is speaking. Look, the one that cried on TV and later on came and forced e-levy on us. Look at him speaking over there. All those guys that are speaking on this ground, their credibility is not worth it. They are nowhere. They are not supposed to be speaking at this point. They are supposed to be hiding their heads in shame. But they are the same people that are out there speaking anyhow and trying to make it look like they care so much about Ghanaians. They are trying to make it look like they love Ghana so much. Yet when they were in power, they were forcing things on Ghanaians. They were forcing taxes on Ghanaians. They were forcing laws on Ghanaians. They have soon forgotten that they used to say, if you don't agree, go to the court. If you don't agree, to go to the court, knowing very well that the court is full of your people. What is the problem? You forgot how you were manipulating things at the courts in Ghana when you were in power. You have forgotten so soon how you were maltreating people at the courts. You've forgotten so soon. So if President Mahama says that he cannot work with the woman, let her go. Simple. Just in power some months ago, Ghanaians saw how you were maltreating people. Ghanaians were suffering under your regime. So how come so all of a sudden you love Ghana so much, you care for Ghana so much, that every little thing that this government just started to do, you always want to speak like you like Ghana so much. Yet you were those that were making Ghanaians to suffer. And it was under your nose. You people were embezzling state funds. You people were embezzling money. Funds that belong to the ordinary Ghanaian. You were pocketing your pockets. You were filling your pockets. Yet the ordinary Ghanaian was suffering. Yet you are out of power for just 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. You are acting like you care for Ghana so much. What is your problem? You are exposing your ignorance the more to Ghanaians. You are exposing your level of pretense to Ghanaians at this point. You can't just all of a sudden love Ghana so much. When you were in power, you were not listening to anyone. Look at what is happening in your party right now.